2015-2016 Voice of Democracy speech contest. Topic of the speech is My Vision for America. Sometimes in our lives, when the daily grind seems to make one day blend into the next and one problem into another, we end up losing sight of what is really important in life. We lose sight of all those small moments that really make you feel alive, that make you stop and appreciate them for what they are, the ones that make this whole journey through life worth it. But all journeys, no matter the size, begin with a single step. And nothing in life is more important than when you see a child taking theirs. The pride that swells up inside your chest as you see them leave the nurturing arms that hold them under their own newfound will. The smile that slips onto your face as you see the one on theirs. And that slight panic that rushes in after they start to fall. But we always encourage them to try again. We help them to their feet, our words and our voices filled with the belief that they can do it, no matter how many times they fall. And we help them learn to believe in themselves. So why does that stop when we grow up? It's not just children who fall. We all do sometimes. Just because you've been walking for a long time doesn't mean you won't still slip up every now and again. Life can be cruel and hard, and it can knock down even the best of us. So why don't we show each other the same encouragement that we show our children when they struggle? Why are we so fast to judge someone who's struggling to stand instead of reaching out a hand to help them up? America has already taken her first steps long ago, the day she declared her independence and started down her own path, one filled with the promises of freedom and hope. But since that day, she's had her share of falls. When brother fought against brother and her states divided themselves. When she neglected her land and the Great Depression swept across her people. And again, as she turned on her own veterans when they returned in the 60s, treating them as far less than the heroes that they truly were. But though she fell hard during those times, we always encouraged her to get back up. We believed that she could stand tall again, that she could keep moving on. And she did, each time. She came together as one, closing the gaps between herself and her people. And we rebuilt together all that had been lost, celebrating our heroes and our progress together. But today, America is teetering once more. She stands on a patch of ice, trying her hardest to keep her balance, fighting to stay standing. But as she reaches out for help from her people, all she seems to receive is a cold shoulder. We treat her as if she should know what to do, as though she's walked enough now, she shouldn't need our help, as we tend to do so often to others. But no matter how old you get, no matter how strong you are, we all need help sometimes. And America needs us right now, as much as we still need her, as we've always needed her. Her veterans, no matter how old she becomes, America will always need her people's help. Her veterans, her teachers, her men and women of all states, each and every one of us have to help her, to believe in her. My vision for America is to see her people reach out to her once more, to take her hand and pull her up from the ground as we've done before, to bring her back to a country that we want our children to grow up in, to bring her back to the beautiful America that she used to be. My vision is to see her take her first steps again, to see her families knit themselves together, and see her people support and help one another through the tough times, and to celebrate together the special ones. Our country can only be as great as her people, so if we want to see her standing tall and proud like she once did, we have to start encouraging her that she can. We have to believe in her as we do in our own children. No matter how many times she falls, and no matter how much it hurts, we have to keep believing in her, to show her that she can rise again and take her first steps to becoming something beautiful once more. My vision for America is to see her proudly standing tall, to see her people standing together beside her, supporting and believing in her and each other, to see all of us united again under one flag, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.